Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. They get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Mobley. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They give it back to him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Carr on play action. Looking down the middle. Holds on, it's Flanagan. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Quick give, it's Mobley. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, you hear all the time that a tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Gets the back moving. Play action, C.J. Carr. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Carr. Out wide right, it's Mobley.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it. Nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Now here's Carr. Under pressure. A strike downfield. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain. Notre Dame right back to the line. Driving forward, it's Mobley. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. On the draw, it's Jackson. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Took it all the way back to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Hits inside, it's Jackson. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Throwing, Carr, going for 6. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
From the gun on third down, say it. Finds his back in the middle. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, say it. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, it's Mobley. Here's a little room, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drop.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Right down the middle. Smith with the grab over the middle. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Say it. They're all over him. Trying to make something happen. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
The one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Here's Carr to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job. His route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll run him again. Breaks into the open. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. To the air, it's Carr. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The The run inside. It's Jackson. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Say it. Buying time to his right. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Johnson. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Buckeye! Rolled his way into the end zone.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Number 96, set to kick off.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Play action, Carr. Boom. It's complete to the right. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football. No.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Carr. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Play fake, Julian Sayet. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Deep in the end zone, it's Barres. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The lone back's got it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Nice run there. Doesn't it just feel like Notre Dame football when you see that too? You know, you got touchdown Jesus looking down, and one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to have is big uglies up front, guys pushing the pile, NFL talent on this offensive line, just having their way, making life easy for these running backs. It is a beautiful thing to see.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Nice move, creates some space. Drills him with the stiff arm. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
They'll give it to him again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking for space. It's Mobley. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Play fake. Carr. Still looking to his right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Irish! Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And here's the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Throwing, say it. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it,
and down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Now here's Sayin. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Running inside. It's Mobley.
that's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just feeds the running back. Turning it on! Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Carr. Out wide right, it's Flanagan. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots late.
Big scram! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Run in the red zone. It's Mobley. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with the